Hi, this is Greg Johnson from the RockCon Game Fair, which is happening October 19th through the 21st here in Rockford, Illinois. If you'd like to check us out, go to rock-con.com. And now, for something completely different, you're watching No Enemies Here. Take it away, Dan.
GMT from Calandale's No Retreat series, the Polish and French fronts. The complexity is medium, the solitaire shootability is low, time scale 2 to 4 days, the map scale is 18 miles per hex, the unit scale is division or core size units, and the number of players is 2. The components is one 22 by 18-inch map board mounted and two-sided, one side for France, the other for Poland. One sheet two-sided square units, one sheet two-sided rounded hex markers, one rulebook, one scenario book, 5 play aid cards, 80 event cards, 45 for France, 35 for Poland, and 2 6-sided dice. MMP Multi-Man Publishing has Special Ops, the Wargaming Journal, issue number 8, which features 9 articles, 2 ASL scenarios, 2 Advanced Squad Leader Starter Kit scenarios, and a game, Avenge Pearl Harbor. Complexity is 6 out of 10, solitaire suitability is 8 out of 10, the time scale, 1 turn equals 2 months, this is broken down into monthly impulses, the map scale, 1 hex equals 32 miles or 52 kilometers. The unit scale is Army, Corps, Breakdown Counters, Volkssturm, and Partisan. Players are 2 players or solitaire. The playing time, scenarios of 2+ hours up to the campaign game of 20 hours. Again, this game is designed by Art Lupinacci, and the developer of the deluxe edition is Robert Beima. What we get with this game is a 35 by 47-inch 2-piece map, 3 counter sheets of 5/8 of an inch, 1 rulebook, 1 playbook, multiple play aid charts, order of battle and setup cards, 1 10-sided die, and the famous box and a lid. From Avalanche Press in the Panzer Grenadier series, Fire in the Steppe, Battle in Ukraine, 1941. This is a complete Panzer Grenadier game based on the early battles of Operation Barbarossa in Ukraine, the huge tank battles around Brody and Dubno. This game includes 42 scenarios, 8 rigid cardstock maps, and 562 playing pieces. The game is designed by Michael Benninghoff, Daniel Rouleau, and Matthew Ward. The artists are Peggy Gordon, Guy Ryson, and Susan Robinson. Published by Avalanche Press. Soldier Kings, The Potato War. This is an expansion to Soldier Kings, a multiplayer game of the 7 Years' War. The game comes with 1 book, 1 17 by 11-inch map, 39 oversized playing pieces, and 30 standard-sized playing pieces. Tiny Battle Publishing, The Battle for Ramadi, the final assault on the city, the 22nd and 28th of December, 2015. This is a solitaire game designed by Jay Ward, and the art is by Ilya Kudryashov. Developed by Art Bennett. The game takes 60 to 120 minutes to play. The complexity is low to medium. What What we get with this is a 11 by 17 inch game map and 83 double-sided 1-inch square counters, player 8 card, and full color rulebook. Worthington Publishing has a Kickstarter out now, 1759, Siege of Quebec. This is a 1 to 2 player game. What we get with this game is a hard-mounted game board, 60 wooden markers, French solitaire command cards, British solitaire command cards, command decision cards for solitaire and 2-player game, British and French field order books, a rulebook, dice. And the complexity of this game is 3 out of 10. Solo suitability is 10 out of 10. Playing time is 30 to 60 minutes. And again, this is a 1 to 2 player game, which is very soloable. MMP has in their Grand Tactical Series Race for Bastogne, a game designed by Joe Chacon, developed by Nick Richardson, and the game art is by Nicholas Escoby. Amongst other things that we get in this game, we get a 2 single-sided 22 by 34 inch map, 1 double-sided 8.5 by 11 inch map, 8 counter sheets of 5/8 of an inch, 4 10-sided die, and a box and a lid. The Gimpy Gamer has an interview with Ben Knight about Atlantic Storm, a game published by Lock and Load. This is a revised and updated edition of the old Avalon Hill Atlantic Storm. Atlantic Storm, the Admiral's Edition, designed by Ben Knight. The artists are Blackwell Hurd, Mark Von Marshall, and it's published by Lock and Load. Gimpy continues his magnum opus with Lock and Load's Tactical Core Rules Set 5.0. Gimpy's gal guesses Contact Now, Red Eclipse, a game published by Lock and Load. Also, Gimpy's gal guesses Down in Flames Locked On, a game designed by Dan Verson and published by DVG Games. Dan Verson. The Gimpy Gamer also has a live playthrough of Down in Flames Locked On, a game by Dan Verson. And Gimpy does a preview of Contact Now, a game designed by Steve Overton and published by Lock and Load, with some prototype components. The Player's Aid interview at WBC. Gregory Smith, the designer of Pacific Tide. The artist is Ilya Kudryashov, Brian J. Miller, and published by Compass Games. Alexander of The Player's Aid is also interviewing Sal Vasta of Unconditional Surrender fame with a new prototype game called Armistice. And because this is a prototype game just shown here at WBC, I've got no information about it except that it's designed by Sal Vasta. Grant interviews Steve Overton at WBC, the designer of Contact Now, Red Eclipse. They also review Gato Leader, The Battle for the Pacific, designed by Smilin' Dan Verson and published by DVG. Dan Verson Games. It's clever. They also do an unboxing of No Retreat, the French and Polish fronts from GMT Games, designed by Karl Paradzi. Karl, I hear you're designing another No Retreat called Retreat. Is that true? Grant is doing his last interview on WBC and he's interviewing John Paniski, and they are talking about Devil Dogs, Bellowwood 1918, going to be published by Worthington Games. The Player's Aid also unboxed Down in Flames Locked On from DVG, a game by Dan Verson. Kevin, CEO of the Big Board, is in a special place, giving you his post-game thoughts on Tenkatoitsu Sengoku Jidai. This is a game designed by François van der Meulen and published by HEXES. I'm telling you, he's in a special place. Kevin-san, Anthony, Batadeska. Hey, welcome back. The OG's got East Front Tank Leader, published by West End Games, designed by John Hill, Eric Goldberg, and Guy Hale. So that's East Front, Tank Leader, World War II Armored Tactics. Jeff McAleer of the Gaming Gang, on his Daily Dope segment, he checks out Black Orchestra, a game designed by Philip Dubarry. The artists are Cody Jones, Dan May, and Lucas Soriano, published by Game Salute. Dave of the Centurions Review is reviewing a metagaming game, The Lords of Underearth. This is Micro Game 18. I don't know where he gets these games, but he's got a lot of these games. The designer is Keith Gross. The artist is Trace Hallowell, Pat Hidley, Denis Loubet, and Norman Royal, published by Hobby Japan and Metagaming. Dave is also reviewing Richard I, the Lionheart, a Mayfair game. Dave is doing an unboxing also of Chitin 1, The Harvest Wars, a metagame number 2, designed by Howard Thompson. Dave also does an unboxing of Avalanche Press's Blood Snow, The Battle of Sul Musalmi, a game designed by Michael Benninghoff and published by Avalanche Press. Dave is on an unboxing frenzy. Does not let me sleep a wink. He's unboxing this time Man of War, The Age of Sail, 1775-1815 by Simulations Canada, a game designed by Steven Newberg. Enrico Viglino of Calandale fame is giving us a playthrough of Antietam, The Bloodiest Day, the 17th of September, 1862. This is a folio game. It was designed by Tom Valchek. The artist is Edwin Forbes and Redmond A. Simonson, published by SPI. Calandale also does a playthrough of Cemetery Hill, The Battle of Gettysburg, the 1st to the 3rd of July, 1863. Russ Gifford of Counterattack continue his ASL 101 Learning Advanced Squad Leader, Session 8, More Fire Lanes. Russ also has another video out, ASL 201 Learning Advanced Squad Leader, Session 9A, Using Mortars to Hit Number. Jeff Capuano is doing a playthrough of White Dog Games, Storm in the East, designed by Steve Pohl. The artists are Jose Ramon Faura and Dan Lamb, published by White Dog Games. The Lonesome Gamer, Kalasmar is back with Empires of the Middle Ages, a game designed by Anthony F. Buccini, Jim Dunnigan, and Redmond A. Simonson. The artists are Morgan Crusader Bible, Redmond A. Simonson and Joe Yost. Publisher, Decision Games, Hobby Japan, and SPI. John Krantz is doing it again with Compass Games Live, Episode 11. music you just heard in the intermezzo, can anybody tell me the time signature? I don't want to give you a hint, but I'm going to give you a hint. Listen to the bass. RockCon 2018, October 19th to the 21st at Tabala Event Center at 7910 Newburgh Road, Rockford, Illinois. Pacificon 40, August 31st to September 3rd, 2018. This is Labor Day weekend. At Santa Clara Marriott Hotel, 2700 Mission College Boulevard in Santa Clara, California. Thanks for watching this week's show, and I'll see you next week. No product placement here. Thanks, Jason.